Hey guys, this is Delasotan, and today I'm going to talk about Big Brother 13. This season rocks. And I'm about to tell you why. Well, actually, I'm not, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the evicted house guests, one by one in order of eviction, say what I thought about them. You know, to tell you the truth, I don't care if anyone watches this, I'm just recording it because I want to record it. If you want to have a discussion, again, if you saw my last video, I'm fine with respectful discussing. The first person is Dick. I hate Dick after what he did to Jen in Big Brother 8. Um, Granted, Jen might not have been the best person, but Dick basically sexually harassed her to the point where it was clear that he had crossed over the line. And he didn't just cross over it, he leapt over it at like very high speed. He definitely should have been removed from the house, and it wasn't fair that he was brought back. Um, but I'm glad that he left early, and I like him a bit better now because he seemed to not be as abusive this time, even though he didn't have a lot of time in the house. He seemed I thought he was gonna go after Rachel, like he went after Jen, but he didn't. That being said, if he had more time in the house, maybe he would have done that, but I'm glad he didn't have more time in the house because I thought that um, although I'm sure he's a good person, he did horrible things in Big Brother 8, and I didn't want to see him back. All right, Keith. I loved Keith. Love his good Christian spirit with a very bad Christian side. I loved him. He was great. I love I loved his sort of sense of humor, how he took his eviction well. I loved that. Cassie thought was kind of boring. She was gonna play a good Christian game. Then she got in a fight with Rachel. Anybody who gets in a fight with Rachel is a bad Christian, because a good Christian ignores Rachel. I am a bad Christian because I'm a Rachel fan. um, but yeah, I think it was a dumb move for her to get in a fight with Rachel. Very bad social game. Dominic played a brilliant game. I mean, if there is one person that deserves to come back for All Stars next season, it should be Dominic, because Dominic set himself up to go to the end. But that didn't happen because people were gunning for him because he is a brilliant social player and he's cute. And I would say no homo, except there is a little bit there, but yeah. Um, he's he was probably the most popular house guest this season, so it sucked to see him go so early. Um, I'm not remembering who was evicted next. Let me just go through it real quick in my head. Then you can laugh at me because I don't remember it. Okay, so there was Dick, Cassie, Dominic. Who else? I'm gonna have to check Wikipedia, guys. I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. Wikipedia. Okay, you're free to laugh at me at this point because this is absolutely ridiculous. Lawan. I don't know what to say about Lawan. That was a pretty dumb move. Although I like Lawan as a person, he's terrible at the game. He's a great guy, fantastic personality, pretty bad sense of style, but at the same time, what a great guy. He assumed that there had to be some sort of benefit to coming back. He was completely wrong. He asked for his eviction. He got it. He didn't get back in. Pretty stupid. But I don't think Lawan should be judged for that move as a person. Brendan, who came back and then was evicted. Brendan is a great person, but the thing that makes Brendan a threat is that he is good at competitions. Although I think it was a long-term mistake to evict Brendan, um, because people don't like him. But at the same time, I could see why they did it, because if Rachel and Brendan get to the final three, they are going to be the final two. So I can see why they did it, although I think it wasn't the best move. I can definitely see it. All right, so let's see. Who was evicted next? Danielle. Danielle played a really good game up until, I don't know, the point where she was evicted. Let's see who voted for her, because I forgot at this point. I should be remembering this considering that I have autism, but okay. Rachel, Jordan, and Adam. Adam had the chance to make a big move. I'm glad he didn't, because I like Rachel. But it was dumb. So dumb of Adam not to make a move, and he could have. I mean, he should be out of the house at this point because he has no blood on his hands. He has not made moves, though, which could be a reason to keep him. And then Jeff was eviction. Sorry, evicted. Kalia, I think, is a brilliant player. For her to actually carry out that with so little time to think, I think was really a good move. Um, I didn't watch the episode, so I am not sure if um, I'm not sure if her target was Rachel or not, but I'm pretty sure that Jeff was her target. Jeff played a really nice game in the last round before that. The backdoor was perfect of Danielle. Very nicely played, but it was his time to go because although it was nicely played, it was a long-term mistake in terms of his relations in the house with other people. Okay, this week we've got Portia winning HOH. Great, she opened Pandora's box. She was paired up with Kalia, who I love. Obviously, Kalia is my favorite, so I'm happy to see her safe. Rachel won the POV. Now Adam and Shelly are nominated. I could definitely see either going home. Adam is a good social player, has no strategy, played a very clunky game, but like I said, has no blood on his hands. Shelly, on the other hand, has made moves, pissed some people off, and I think in hindsight, I think there are votes, there are things in the house where people didn't realize that Shelly might have been responsible for like Keith's eviction, but I think when they find out, they're gonna be a bit mad. Like if actually I don't know to tell you the truth. I don't think that Shelly's gonna win, and I think that Shelly's got a good chance of going because she has made big moves. But if she makes it to the end, I don't think the jury's gonna like her. Um, all right, Rachel has played a better game, but getting in a fight with Cassie was stupid. She should know better than that. If you get in a fight in the Big Brother house, what generally happens is it's either you or them. And this time it was Cassie. Last season it was Kristen versus Rachel. It was Kristen last season. Um, but it could have easily been Rachel walking out that door because both of them were in the drama. All right, Jordan. I have no clue why these people have kept Jordan in the house. Although she's not an immediate threat, she's good at competitions but not fantastic. It really depends on what competition it is. She is a extraordinary threat in terms of likability. If she made it to the final three with anybody, I would say her chances of winning are upwards of 80%. So, really stupid. But maybe they just haven't gotten a chance to take her out because I haven't seen the whole season. I'm just judging what I see in terms of who was evicted. Like, I think that if I were in that house, I would have targeted Jordan first. Because that just makes sense to me. Target the winners. They don't deserve to be there. They've already won. One of them targeted Fate targeted Evel Dick. Nobody's targeting Jordan. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm not in the Big Brother house right now, so I guess I wouldn't know. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was very long, very difficult for me to make it because I'm okay at talking. And if you did not watch the whole thing, I really don't blame you. If you did watch the whole thing, great. If you thumbs it down because you don't like it, great, because I don't really like it either. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later.